Hello everyone, Jace here. So Konami has announced a new ban list and also upcoming updates for next month. So let's check them out. Let's start with the ban list first, I guess. Expected date for implementation is December 8th. Let's click on the details. Salamangreat Is Dead to 1, Roar to 1, and an Econ to 1. Oh, that's a lot. And Head Judging to 1? Okay, that one's a little weird. But yep, that's a pretty big nerf to Salamangreats with both Gazelle and Roar to 1. Yeah, they don't really have much power here. Econ also makes sense because like Salamangreats and just a lot of other decks were using Econ a lot just in this meta because stealing a monster is just way too strong. Head Judging to 1 doesn't really make too much sense, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, and Treacherous Trap Hole, let's talk about that later. Head Judging to 1 doesn't really make sense. It's not seeing any play. I don't get this one. Konami's just being dumb here. It really shouldn't be at 2 either, because no decks are really using it. But whatever. Let's see, Treacherous Trap Hole to 1. Finally, I guess. We're finally getting TTH getting even lower usage, because it is still way too big of a problem. Honestly though, like, I don't get why they're limiting it. They should just completely ban it at this point. It's like, seriously, just ban it. And then Dark Lord Ixchel to 1. Okay. Like, this is actually sort of a buff to Dark Lords, because now they can actually use, like, Sanctified and Contact together. But, like, with Sanctified and Contact to 1, that basically, and then Ixchel to 1, they're still pretty inconsistent, so I don't really think there'll be too much of a problem. Dark Lord World Legacy Whispers to 1, to reduce mekk-knight's ability to take control of the field. Which one was this one? Negates spell effects. Okay. Isn't, like, the monster effect one is more potent, but I guess with both of them at 1, this does limit what they can use. They're probably still just gonna use the monster effect one over this one. Limit 2, Lady Debug. Ooh, that is a huge nerf to Salamangreats and also just to Cyber stacks in general. Is that it? Oh, okay. And Limit 3 is Circle. Circle to Limit 3. They're just, like, going after Salamangreats. And Anishi to 3. Oh, and Chien's Dojo to 3. Oh, okay. This is actually a pretty big buff for 6ams. And Salamangreats getting another Limit 3. This is, like, what's relevant at Limit 3? Like, Cosmic Cyclone, I think? Oh, and Crackdown. And also, Crackdown and, Compulse, I think, are also at Limit 3. So this is a pretty big deal. But yeah, Salamangreats are probably dead. Without Roar access, they don't do much. Oh, no longer on the list. Cosmic, okay, well, never mind what I said about Circle, but Cosmic Cyclone is no longer on the list, and neither is Invocation, and neither is Ragged Gloves, and Magellanica. They're really taking off, Invoked. Okay. They left Alistair on the list, I'm pretty sure. Gaga Head. Oh, they're just taking everything off. Holy. Yeah, that's... Okay. Well, let's just take this, like, one at a time. So Cosmic Cyclone's back to 3, so now you can play more spell and trap removal alongside your back row, I guess, because and there's also Invoked, Element Sabers are back. No, they aren't actually. No, Invoked. With Alistair still at 3, so you still can't play Invoked Element Sabers, but still, Cosmic Cyclone is a pretty decent unhit. Honestly, like, back row is just getting really annoying, and having back row removal being on the ban list at all was really annoying. Let's see. And then Invocation and Magellanica are, like, decent unhits. People don't really use Magellanica that much, but, like, I guess with the unhit, you might run 1 now, because you can still access Limit 2s. It doesn't, like, really matter, though, because they did limit... They changed a lot of the Limit 2 staples to Limit 1, so... It's not really a big deal. Ragged Gloves going to 3. I think now Phantom Knights don't have any hits. So yeah, they're back at full power. Gaga Head back to 3. That makes sense. Gagagas were just not doing anything without the skill that they were using before, the Anamana play. Shiranui Squire and Spirit Master to 3 is pretty interesting. I don't see Solitaire at all here, so that's still at 2. But like now, I think did they take off the tuner? I don't think they took off the tuner, right? Because they still have Squire and they still have not Squire. They still have Solitaire and they still have the tuner on the list. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, with Squire at 3, they have more starters, so that's really strong. And Spirit Master gives you more flexibility, like they're saying, I guess. Valkyris to 3 makes sense, I guess. I mean, Necros weren't that strong, really, but they were just super annoying because they just keep stalling with Valkyris. But like, I guess they aren't scared of it anymore. And then Genix Controller at 3 finally. Getting hit was really dumb. I know it was because of Crystron's, but that was like a really dumb decision that they hit the tuner instead of Undyne. But yeah, this lets Crystron's come out back to the forefront, and it also Mermails are seeing some more play, so like this does help because now you can use Undyne with Mermails and then send those off for cost, which really helps. And that's it. No skill changes, right? Yeah, no skill changes. Makes sense because the top decks weren't really using skills. Galaxy did avoid the ban list, so I think you'll probably see a lot more of that. But yeah, overall, it's a huge ban list. That's for sure. I think it is a positive that they hit Salamangreats, but like, it's kind of telling because like Salamangreats were really easy for free-to-play players to make, so like they're hitting a free-to-play deck like really soon. So that's kind of bad for like business, but it's whatever. But yeah, that's the ban list. Next, let's go up for upcoming updates. Early December, obtain a new legendary duelist. Here's a direct attack straight to your heart. That's an interesting line. This must be like a female duelist. I'm just gonna check really quick and cut when I come back. Okay. So, I just checked online. Some speculation is that it's gonna be Girag from one of the 7 Barian Emperors, but okay, like because he quotes this from a minor character from Zexal or something. But I'm not too well versed in Zexal, so I guess sure I'll just believe that. Next up, Duel Links mission research. Not that interesting. Rio Castle coming to the gate. That's nice for people who missed her. And then a new event, The Action Begins Now, Action Duel. Enjoy the mayhem of action duels. Increase your duel tame meter to unlock panels. Get the UR card, Action Magic Full Turn, and SR card, Performa Pal Part Naga. Huh. So, Action Magic Full Turn, that, this turn, double any battle damage a player takes from battles involving 2 monsters. During your main phase, if this card is in your graveyard, except the turn this card was sent to a graveyard, you can discard 1 spell and set this card. So I guess this can sort of help OTKs, because you can, like, hit in and then activate this to get a bunch more damage. I guess that might be interesting. And then Part Naga, has the pendulum effect of once per turn you can target 1 face-up monster you control. It gains 300 attack for each Performa Pal card you can currently control until the end of this turn. And its monster effect is, if this card is normal or special summoned, you can target 1 monster you control. It gains 300 attack for each Performa Pal card you can currently control. Level 5 or lower monsters cannot attack. So yeah, that's not super great. Action Magic Full Turn might be interesting though. Let's see, get dual capsules, you can get the SR card Load of Darkness. That's Fiend type. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. This card cannot attack a player directly. If this card destroys a monster by battle, inflicts 700 damage to your opponent. Yeah, no, that's not great. It has 300 attack, which is really strong, but it's a level 10, and there's no real, like, good way to special summon it. So, yeah, that's just kind of there. Duelist Road, the Dark Side Dimensions, and Duel Quest. Okay. So overall for events, Action Duels might be interesting. And the new character is interesting. So if it's Girag, that means hands will be coming, which might mean Ice Hand and Fire Hand would be coming, and maybe Giant Hand. I mean, Giant Hand is his ace, so it would probably actually be coming. So yeah, that hands are a decent engine, and Giant Hand is a really good rank 4. So, like, it's actually a good rank 4 going first, which is actually really strong, interesting too. So yeah, that might be interesting for later on. But yeah, that's it for today's Duel Links news update. So comment down below what you think of the banlist update and the events for next month. And like and subscribe if you'd like to see more of this kind of type of content. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.